Okay, so we have established that since last night into this morning, a lot of change has already been going on. Things that we can't see, all right? A lot of deals have been done in the sky, I feel. Um, so if you've been going through a bit of a dark time, then there is most definitely light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So we sort of left it that actually there's a lot of great change going on at the moment, which involved, this is my messenger card. I feel like he always brings very important messages, whether that be through a telephone, whether it be email, whether it be official letters. There's something, and I'm lagging at the moment. Right, I feel like I'm getting a lot of your feelings in things. It's like lagging, anxiety, not being able to get my words out properly. Feels a little bit intense, but in a good way. And, you know, if you didn't know, 6 planets aligned all together in true alignment, which I think is absolutely fascinating. So, you know, if you've woken up this morning with like a bit like a bear with a sore head, then do not worry. Don't worry. I've been up since 5 a.m. That's the only reason why I'm all buzzy and happy at the moment. So, moving on to the Ace of Swords and the Sun. I have to complete this all in one part so that it ends up being 2 parts because I'm very busy today, but I wanted to get this in. So it's like a brand new start in mentality. See how it all interlinks, right? Because we've got some of the same cards as yesterday as well. And I shuffled properly. Okay, so the irony of them coming back out, I think, is just evidence that it proves that it's following on from yesterday. Okay, so new mentality that's going to make you happy. You know, it's a brand new start mentally. And do you know what? That is what turns people's lives around, because it all starts up here. Okay, success starts with the mind, right? So that's what you have to bear in mind today. Success starts through the mind, okay? Even if you have to mantra it to yourself. Oh, this is so exciting. Now, you could be sitting on some sort of idea. I did go into it a little bit last night about how, you know, you could be on social media, you could be an artist, you could work within this sort of sector, anything to do with creativity. I feel like you're sitting on a few things, a few bloody good ideas anyway. Now, don't tell a soul. Keep it zipped, because I feel like you guys are very similar to me, that when you get excited, you start yapping and telling everybody. And I've learned so much this past 12 months to keep it to yourself until it's a signed and done deal. Keep it to yourself, all right? So these ideas that you're sitting on in secrecy or in private, right? I would start with whatever this is. Okay, don't sit on it for too long, because by the time, say if you sit on this for the next 2 weeks, by the end of the 2 weeks, you're going to be sick of thinking about it, right? So this needs to come very soon. This weekend seems very, I don't know what it is, but I just keep being told this weekend, and it's like I can feel something. So it could very well be, I'm starting to get hot and bothered now. It could very well be that during the weekend you start on this in private and actually it completely elevates you, and that's what maybe might change your mood from the Knight of Swords into the Strength. Yeah, now Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you know exactly what you're doing. Stop second guessing yourself. Threw the bloody cards at you, but stop second guessing yourself. To be able to get to this shows that you've put in a hell of a lot of graft, right? And you combining that with your intuition, you're going to be laughing. You know, if there's one thing this world craves right now, it's creativity and authenticity. But it is. This world is looking for real, raw content, real, raw art, you know, in terms of readers. do your bloody homework, you know, find out everything you could possibly ever find out about, say, tarot, right? Learn things properly, or create properly, however, whichever way you want to look at it, right? There is, I'll get 3 more, I'm being told 3 more. I was going to move on to Oracle then. Ooh. Right, we've got 2, okay? So we just need 1 more. Oh, 2 more. Right, so we have got 4. There's something about, the 4s are following me around at the minute. Right, so the Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So, new, passionate, beginning. So, see how, in terms of mentality and creativity, it's like there's a big reset button, all right? So don't worry. So, we've got the 3 of Wands. Is that? Oh, the 3 of Swords, 33. I saw 333 in my previous nothingness post. So the Ascended Masters. So this is something that actually you are meant to be doing, you know, something that you do master in this lifetime. Then, oh no, at first it was the Emperor, and then we're getting a lot of double numbers, and then the 9 of Cups. The world is your oyster. It really is. Go and find that pearl, I'm telling you. But, you know, I do feel like there is a need to express that rest is best as well. Like, when you are getting time to, please make sure you're resting, because you need to be rested to create this magnificent art piece, whatever it is, right? And with the Emperor and the 9 of Cups, I can see business starting to boom. So whether it's, you know, people see more of you if you are on the internet, or maybe it goes through word of friend, or something is going to end up coming in business, and it is something that you very well have wished for. So in terms of career and business, this time next year, you're going to be booming. Okay, so I thought I'd use my Green Witch Oracle, my newer one. So the first one is Chives Divination. So it could be that, you know, you are in this sort of sector. You don't have to be. If not, right, I did get the message. Then if you are a bit worried, or you need more confirmation, and you need some sort of divination to tell you what I'm telling you is correct, then I would go and do so. I just want to read to you what this divination, the actual, the uses are. Protection from evil, calm fear, abundance, strength, and emotional balance. Makes absolute sense, doesn't it? Right, the next one is Pansy Attraction. So due to being aware that you are heavily protected, and that fear is going to end up dissipating at some point, I think it is going to make your energy so attractive. I think you're going to be attracting a lot more customers, or maybe a lot more followers, just something. You're attracting more in, okay? Then it's the, are they called marjorams? Marjorams. Happiness. So there's the Sun card again. Then we got Peppermint Success. This success is going to make you very happy, I assure you of that. Then it's Orange Energy. Make sure you're pumping your energy into the right things and the right people. And then at the bottom of the deck is Stock Focus. So make sure you really are putting in energy in the correct places, okay? And remain focused throughout. And obviously, you know how I feel about gratitude. What an incredible bloody reading. Again, amazing. Please come back and let me know, guys, because I love it. Anyway, I've got to go because I've got so much to do. I love you guys. Look at my sweat. That is disgusting. It's only on the internet, Rosie. Anyway, love you.